Hello, artists. Good to see you again. We have a very cool project today.
For Pesach.
It is a Pesach project. Yes, exactly. So, for today, we are making something called a coleograph. Now, a coleograph is something made out of usually cardboard, and it's kind of like a collage. I'm going to show you mine, although it's totally not put together right now. I figured I'd show you all my little pieces for my coleograph. It's kind of like a collage where you glue all these little pieces of cardboard together.
A cereal box.
The cardboard feels now raised, and when you put a piece of paper on top and rub it with a naked crayon, no wrappers on these crayons today, you end up with a print, and you get to see a rubbing of whatever it is that you put on to your coleograph, which is this piece right here. Now, I'm going to show you what ours looks like when it's all done. Oh, backwards because the video. But we are making a Pesach Seder plate.
It says Pesach.
Yeah, it does, but it's backwards in the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, we are making a Pesach Seder plate. All the little pieces that I cut out, I'm going to show you. And we're going to glue them to that round circle piece that I just showed you a minute ago to make this beautiful rubbing. Now, I started by cutting a cereal box. Cereal box, snack box, those are the best kinds of cardboard for this project. So you're going to want to get a box from some old Fruit by the Foot.
Like we did with a few videos ago with the what's it called again? I don't remember.
Oh, with the JoJo on a Veem collage that we did a few videos ago. We used a cereal box for that too. So you're going to want to start today with a cereal box. We did Rice Krispies. I said Fruit by the Foot box would be good. A granola bar box, that would be good. You're going to need a glue stick today. You're going to need some scissors, although we already used our scissors, so I'm not going to be using them today in the video. And you need different variety of naked crayons. We peeled all the wrappers off of these crayons. You also need a paper, and usually I use white construction paper. Today I'm using just plain old printer paper. Okay? Now, I made for you at home a sheet that looks like this. If you want to make the same one that I did in the same size, you can print this sheet out and cut these out, trace them onto your cardboard box, and you've got all the pieces right there. You do not have to do what I did. If you have another idea, I would love to see that. Maybe flowers, maybe a differently shaped Seder plate, maybe Moshe making the Yam Suf split apart and have all different waves. Whatever you want, that would be really cool. Now, we have our round circle. I put a border of triangles all the way around. The more detail that you put into this coleograph,
the more detail it's gonna have on here.
Thank you. That's correct. The more detail you'll have on here, so you'll see on all the little pieces that I made. On my charosset, I put these like little circle pieces. On my zeroa, I put a little piece right there. My beitza has a little something. My maror has a little something, and my karpas has a little something. So I cut out. Here is my charosset. Thank you, Willa. There's my zeroa. I'm going to hold it just a little closer so you could see. I have that little piece on it to make it interesting.
Cereal box.
My beitza, my karpas, and my maror. And I showed you on this one and on my Seder plate, it doesn't matter which direction you glue down the pieces. Some of them are facing up, some of them are facing down. It makes no difference in how your final draft comes out.
And if the cardboard thing is colored, you won't see it.
Yeah, if you're using colored cardboard, you won't see it. You won't see it at all. Now, I also cut out the letters for the word Pesach. Okay, and we're going to glue all that down. So the first thing we have to do before we get to this point, is start to glue these things down. So we're going to take a glue stick. That's all you need. Little glue on the back. Here goes my beitza. Here goes my karpas. Here's my maror.
Sadie, do you want to sing with me while we wait?
Hold music. My Zroa. And I've got room in my last space. There it is so far. Last thing is my Charoset. This is beautiful hold music. I feel like I'm in an elevator or something. Okay, my Charoset, and then I'm going to put the word Pesach in the middle. Last one. Okay. Now, this is this is a little bit of a time-consuming project. It's not going to be finished in 5 minutes. It took me a while.
6 minutes.
Well, I think it probably took me more than 6 minutes to cut out all these little pieces how I wanted them, make sure they fit on my Seder plate, decide what I wanted for the border, cut all that out, cut out all the little details for all of my Seder plate pieces, glue those all on, and glue everything together. And now my collagraph is finished. It took a little time. It's not a 5-minute project. And that's not even the project. That's just preparing for the project. Now, I promise it's worth it. It's going to be really fun. So now, this piece of paper that I had on top is all gluey. So I'm going to move that one to the side. You need to take your collagraph. You know, I think we're going to do one in the middle first, and then you can each do one. Going to take your collagraph and put it underneath your paper. Make sure it's in the space that you want. Now, you may use more than one color of crayon. This is only going to work with crayon.
No marker.
Now, if you see in my final draft here, I went around all of the little pieces with marker colors. You could totally go back in with marker. You could go back in with those watercolor paints that we made. That would be really cool. There's so many options. Now, I'm going to break this one in half. Because, you know why?
It's my favorite color.
Why did I do that?
To make it,
I don't know.
It was too big. It makes it easier. Now I can just get the word Pesach on my collagraph.
With my favorite color.
With her favorite color. So now I've got my Pesach. Make sure you do not move. You can't move. I'm going to keep lifting mine to show you, but if you move your collagraph from underneath your paper and it slides and then you rub, you're going to get a weird one, but that's the good thing about art. You can just do it again. Now I'm going to use the purple.
Can I unfreeze?
Could you what?
Unfreeze.
Did I tell her to freeze? Is she frozen? Unfreeze. I got my beta. I got my Charoset.
Can I do one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
do one.
Okay. So a long crayon's going to cover more space. That's okay. We have our carpas over here.
I want to do
Get the top of the carpas. Yeah. Break the crayons in half. Works better. Ask first before you start peeling and breaking your crayons, though, because maybe your grown-up doesn't want you to do that. So you got to ask first. Wait. Good. Now Sadie's got the yellow. Go over here.
It's like a rainbow.
It's beautiful.
I like
Good.
I like the sound of the crayon.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Now, Willa, get in the last spot there. The pink.
I want to do. Wait, stop. I want to do something now.
Wait. What is over there?
What?
Oh, it's the rest of the Zroa. Hold on, wait. Now I want to just take this purple one and go over this edge over here where we didn't get. I'm going to show the camera. We're ready. Actually, we're not. Forgot a little piece of the carpas. There. Wow. Oh, the rainbow one is amazing. Now, if you wanted,
Go over it.
you could take, I brought out my markers. What do you got there? You could
Maybe.
You could decorate it with markers. Maybe you want to make. Maybe you want to decorate your letters. I made some stripes in that letter. Maybe you want to go around in matching colors. All the pieces that you drew. Now.
Can I go over the base?
No, I'm gonna go over
Okay.
base up.
Wait. Okay. Can I show our viewers first? Are you gonna do the beta first? Okay. I'm doing
Our
it.
viewers, Sadie.
Sadie, the viewers. Okay.
Wait.
Our viewers.
You want to make your own rubbing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, why don't you put it
I
underneath,
wanna-
make your own. We went around the beitza, we went around the karpas, we made some stripes on the chet from Pesach. This one's coming out amazing. What are you gonna do? Now I want to show you also, after Sadie's done, what happens if you accidentally move the coleograph while you were in the middle of rubbing it. It's not horrible. It
Bad
just
dream.
is.
It's a bad dream.
It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
It's a bad dream. Oh, Willow went around the
Beautiful.
Zroa. That looks great.
Beautiful.
I'm loving this one, this rainbow one. All right, Sadie is busy working on hers.
No. I want taboo.
Huh?
I want taboo.
Oh, the blue.
Taboo.
Eh? She wants the blue. Here, Willa is working on coloring in our original coleograph. She went over the maror in yellow. Looks great.
Yay.
All right, I wanna use the coleograph for a minute. Can I have it back?
Oh,
All right, so then let's finish it fast. Pink,
no. No.
yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, finish it in
I
yellow.
want the wrist. Yellow. The wrist.
Okay.
I love her.
Well, just do the spots that you haven't done yet, because I want to use it again. Looking awesome.
Boom. Actually, I want to go over pizza.
Oh, it looks really nice. Okay, now I'm going to take the coleograph and I'm going to use a dark color to show you what I mean. If you have your coleograph underneath your paper and you're rubbing and it's looking awesome and you get distracted, oh gosh, it came off. Now what do I do? And you try to put it back on, you're never going to get it really in the 100% right spot. And it kind of just ends up looking like one on top of the other. I mean, that's kind of okay. It's not terrible. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It is what it is. Maybe you want to cut it out. If you went in with a scissor and you just cut this off here, it would kind of look just fine. You wouldn't even be able to tell.
Just had an idea.
Anyway, I am super excited to see what you guys do with this. Coleographs are really fun, really interesting. Something we didn't get to before.
Look, mine moved
we
over
were.
here.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, yours are all moved. Yeah, something that we didn't get to that I really wanted to do with you all. I'm so glad we get to do it now a little bit. I hope that I get to see some amazing things from you. Either this Seder plate or something totally different. But remember, you can stack up a little cardboard on top of a little cardboard on top of a little cardboard. The more details you put, the more interesting it's going to look in your final project. Okay? Thanks so much for doing art with us today. Oh, Willa's is amazing looking. Sadie's is amazing looking. Loving this. All right, have a great day.